I knew that Vanderbilt was going to be a tough team, and I had no idea how tough because we'd never played them. But looking at their season and probably the last 10 matches that they played, they've been really, to beat Florida, to beat SC like they did yesterday, we knew it was going to be just a tough match and it was going to come down to points. And it seemed like today, with some tiebreakers that we played, just didn't go our way, and I think that could have made a difference. We had to work really hard to get the games that and the matches that we won. It just, I think, came down to some of those tiebreakers. We had our best team out there, and they were able to be a little more consistent than us, and I think that just made a difference. And then their doubles point played extremely well and won doubles, and losing that doubles point I think hurt us a little bit. But really proud of my team. They made them earn it, and we fought really hard to stay in it, and just came out a little short. I'm really I'm a little bummed for our seniors. They really wanted this, and for them not to finish their career in the team championship with a win, I'm sure is really disappointing for them. And now they have the individual championship, and I'm sure they'll get up for that. But Vanderbilt just played better than we did.
Skyler Dixon with the Associated Press. Stella, there was a point quite a bit earlier when they were just a couple of points away from wrapping it up, and you just now mentioned that you fought really hard to stay in it. What were you thinking as that sort of unfolded with them getting close and then you all rallying in that match and kind of having a shot at it?
It was going back and forth. There were times when I'm like, wow, it's not looking good, and then wow, we're coming back. You can see the score right there, and you see what's happening, and the momentum was shifting back and forth, and I felt like we were in it the entire time. Never felt like we were totally out of it, and just really try to focus on coaching the players that I was coaching, and trying to find a way to win. It was we just felt like we were kind of going up a hill, upward. Never could get on top, and Robin's winning and Jenny's winning was that helped us to get on the board, but we needed a little bit more.
Robin, what were you won fairly early as the sport played out? What were you thinking as you led it forward? Were you upbeat, a little worried about how it was going to turn out?
When I first looked at the scoreboard, I was a little bit nervous for our team, but I knew my teammates were gonna, fight as hard as they could, and I started seeing them come back, and I was feeling a little bit more hopeful. I really believed in my team, and with the last two matches out there, I really thought Chanel was gonna come through, but to fight off a couple of those match points and just to see her fight in her last team match, that was awesome. I'm really proud of everybody today.
Stella, specifically on Chanel's match, what were your thoughts as that?
I knew it was going to be tough. Sharma has been playing unbelievable tennis, and she's clinched a ton of matches. So I was a little concerned there because I knew she had, handled pressure pretty well. But I also knew that Chanel was not going to give it to her, and Chanel made her earn it. And, Sharma was just a little too tough. And, Chanel gave it her all. She was just fighting her way back. And, I just thought it would go either way. I was hoping that Sharma would get a little tighter and, not be able to execute as well as she did, but she did. She handled it extremely well.
Stella, last year, Colette Lewis of tennis.com, last year it came down to Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Were you kind of having some deja vu
I know. I was hoping. I was trying to keep her focused on her match because I saw Chanel coming back and it was deuce sad and she was saving some match points. And, you know, that's why I really wanted to stay on Kyle and keep her focused on her match. And, you know, she did a good job just fighting back. She's been struggling with her legs a little bit and she fought really hard to stay in it. And Caceres, I have to give it to her, she did not miss a whole lot. And Kyle had to work extremely hard to get the points that she won. But if it did come down to Kyle, I would have felt pretty good. I knew that she would be able to handle the situation.
Were you surprised at all at how well Vanderbilt handled their first final?
I am a little bit. I mean, I'm just really impressed, to tell you the truth. Really impressed with the way players played and handled, you know, the situation. You know, I just don't get to see that team very much, so I really don't know. But I know, you know, they've beaten Georgia, Florida, they've beaten all these great teams, and then SC yesterday. So we knew it was going to be a tough match, and they're playing extremely well. And they really showed it today. So, yeah.
Any other questions? Thank you.